it'll be a tough call, but still, it's an unpredictable game, and we'll have to see how it goes in Kandy.
All right, so we will keep you on Good Morning Sri Lanka updated with the latest of sports happening all around Sri Lanka, from rugby to cricket, whatever it is, we've got it covered. And for all you sports fans, what better way to start the morning than having your dose of what happened, what is to happen. So that's going to be pretty exciting and interesting. But going back, we're moving away from sports. We will come back after this commercial break. We're going to go into some entertaining aspects, and then also, once again, a reminder about some of the things that Good Morning Sri Lanka will be leading in the charge against dengue. You're watching Good Morning Sri Lanka. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Sri Lanka. I'm here with Mevan, and we've been talking a lot about sports, from rugby to cricket, from things that happened the past week and things that are to happen this following week. But before we move on to a little bit more of interesting sports, I just want to remind you once again that Good Morning Sri Lanka will have a special effort to create awareness about protecting your families from dengue, and it is important that we take precautionary measures. And so watch the show consistently, especially in the weeks to come, about how you can start taking measures to protect your community. Going back into sports, we didn't talk about one very important thing that happened this week. And that was? That
was the 2012 Asian Junior Athletics Championship, which was worked from the 9th to the 12th June at the Sukat Dasa Stadium. And 34 nations took part in this event, and over 500 athletes participated, with China topping the tables with 15 gold medals and a total of 23 medals. And the host, Sri Lanka, managed to win 6 medals during the 4-day competition. I think we have some highlights lined up, so let's take a look at that. Just in a bit. We saw some records being broken at this event as well. Qatar's Ashraf Amgad El Sifi gave the stand-off performance of the championship with his Asian junior record in the men's hammer throw. 6 other championship records were broken. Chinese pole vaulters managed to make some new records. Japan created the 5,000 meters women's record, and Li Tingyu, representing Chinese Taipei, improved the women's steeplechase record. 2 other records were set in the men's middle distance events, in the 800 meters and the 1,500 meters event. 2 athletes completed double events. Chinese Chen Mudan won both the women's horizontal jumps, and Rahul Kumapal of India took both the men's long distance events. Muammar Issa Barshim of Qatar succeeded his brother Mutas Issa Barshim as the Asian junior high jump champion. That's a lot of records being broken. Definitely, Prashant, a lot of exciting athletics going on there. Yeah. And it's interesting that not many people really knew of it going on, and I'm sure there was been a lot of more excitement if there was coverage on it. But News First did cover some of the exciting aspects, and quite impressive that we actually managed to win 6 medals. It would have been better if we won more, but 6, and China continues to top the table, I guess. Yeah, I think, Prashant, it's just the presence of a cricket match being there. You know, it takes center stage and everything else gets pushed back. So, yeah, it was quite an interesting development for Sri Lanka, and it's a good sign for athletics in the future as well.
And China's dominance is also going to be interesting, whether it will translate into the Olympics as well. Everybody's wanting to see whether China will top the medal table. It's always been like an emerging world hegemon or a superpower, seems to always do better at the Olympics as well, get more medals. So we'll wait and see.
Yeah, most definitely I think they'll make a big impact this year because, well, frankly, they have the most amount of people and a lot of competition to choose from, so probably they'll end up with the best athletes as well.
But if you go by that, India's got quite a bit of people, but when it comes to gold medals and all that, they don't do that well.
I know. It's not all about that. It's the training, it's the investment going on to it, and it's a lot of other things. It's skill. So,
and like you said before, it's a lot to do with pride in the sense of where you put your worth in. And for China, winning the table, it's making a statement, it's winning the Olympics with the highest amount of things. It's going to make a little bit of more push to the superpower for them to the United States. So it's interesting. We'll wait and see. But we also now want to move on to something extremely different to what we've been talking about. I don't even know what category you put this in, but maybe this is entertainment. Michelle Obama did something pretty interesting last week, and we just wanted to cover that. And the main thing was she was on the Late Show with David Letterman. This man's been doing the Late Show for donkey's years now, and he's kind of become an American icon. So the First Lady was trying to promote her book, The American Grown, the story of White House kitchen gardening and gardens across America. In a classic Letterman fashion, they had Mrs. Obama. Wow.
Broccoli, that's pretty interesting.
Now, in certain countries, if you make fun of the country's leader like that, even though you're the First Lady, you might be in serious trouble. But she managed to pull it off because she's Michelle Barack Obama and they live in that country where they're supposed to. It's freedom of speech. But it's interesting entertainment. Letterman stuff continues to be entertaining. And for those of us who may not get to watch Letterman, it's still on YouTube. They continue to update it, and it's pretty fun to be updated with entertainment stuff. But one thing when it comes to entertainment, a movie that is getting a lot of attention, and it always has, and is Madagascar.
And I love that movie. It's a very funny and also very entertaining movie to watch, and I've loved the first two, and great. It's the third edition of Madagascar is out, and I think we're just going to take a look at the trailer.
That and many more entertainment roundup of what's going on. If you want your fix on what's happening in the world of entertainment, check this out. There you are. That's a roundup of the world of entertainment. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, hopefully Mr. Hay will not have any visits from his ghosts of girlfriends past, because he's just tied the knot now.
He has, and it's interesting with the whole story of Lindsay Lohan. I'm just picturing a Porsche going into a dump truck. Either maybe she's been driving under the influence once again, or I don't know what's going on, but that image is kind of stuck right now.
That's not a very nice image for all these car lovers who go gaga about Porsche, and you know.
People will say, she doesn't deserve a Porsche. Anyway, we're going for a commercial break right now. We'll be right back. You're watching Good Morning Sri Lanka.
Welcome back, and this is Good Morning Sri Lanka. We've had a very interesting morning where we took a look at a lot of things. We took a look at the headlines and some of the news items from the nation. We had a look at some of the rugby news, courtesy of www.thepapare.com, and also we had some entertainment news as well. What's next, Prashant?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about technology. We always try to look into some innovative things that are being created around the world. And right now we're looking at a British technology company. Do you want to mention a little bit about it?
Yeah, iJusters, that's the name of the company, is aiming to bring inexpensive self-adjustable glasses to the developing world, allowing the visually challenged to change the strength of their prescription simply by turning a dial on the frames. So that's pretty interesting as well, and I think we have a video showing that, Morocco Eye.
I don't know about you, Mevan, but I'm not sure that I trust myself adjusting my own lenses. I might end up having 2 different prescriptions and 2 different eyes and 2 different days, and might be pretty crazy. But that's new technology, and it's going to help the developing world, and we wish them all the very best.
Yeah, true enough. When it comes to your eyes, you know, you never know. You have to be careful. But then again, these are developments in the world of technology, and hopefully it's for the betterment of betterment of all humans.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Well, I want to thank you as we have come to the end of the show. As all good things have to come to an end, so has this Good Morning Sri Lanka. Mevan, it's been a joy, especially to talk about the sports and to reflect on it. But hope you have an awesome day.
Yes, you too, and hope you guys at home have a great day.
So we'll join us again tomorrow on yet another episode of Good Morning Sri Lanka from the Stein Studios, and we'll be talking more tomorrow about the dengue epidemic and what you can do. Stay safe, have an awesome day. We'll be back.